Yes, Arctic Monkeys, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino definitely holds up. It's an amazing record, and it is so happy for me because it's bittersweet. It's the first time they've committed to anything, and they've committed to the idea of greatness in probably like 10 years. But it really puts the nail in the coffin on that Sheffield band that started out and made those first two records. That band is dead, and instead, there was a really weird version in the middle that kind of was bad. And then this record is amazing. And the band after it is the worst version of the band. The Car. The Car is the worst version of the band. You thought maybe this is a lapse in judgment. Maybe like Alex Turner's like, hey, we're going to make good rock music again, like we haven't done since the first two albums. But real quick, let's have a real fun sci-fi progressive rock, just like super out there record where it's just like having so much fun. It's like a callback to every era, but like no era in particular at the same time. It feels like the future. It feels like the past. It feels like you're in space. It feels like you're right here, right now. It's amazing. This record, I love this record. I'm not even doing the intro. The intro, I'm supposed to say, not only are you getting what you clicked on, Mr. Internet Viewer, but you're also getting a heck of a lot more. I'm supposed to say that. I just did, technically. But I'm so happy. I get to be happy now. I just had to talk about Suck It and See and Humbug. I did AM before that. They're going to come out in order. They're all going to come out on the same day. Who cares? Also, these are my first like couple episodes. This is like 11 through 20, so no one's really going to watch these anyways. If you're here, look at that. Look at that lighting. Ooh, maybe I want to put this on me. Let's see. Boop, boop. Moving the light around. I know. Really good podcasting. You guys want to see this on my video and my podcasting. Maybe I should have this light turned. Apparition is a cheap date. Oh my God. It's a light with a little brown filter thing in it, so it comes out kind of warm. Like if you look at the light in the back, it's a warm color. Really lighting. Look at this right here. I get the remote. No one cares. The audio people are hating this right now, but let's just entertain me. This is what the light in front of me is like set at kind of like a cool color. Things are either, if you can see on the remote, they're either warm or cool. Wait, let's do that. Okay. Anyways, it's either cool, which means cold, or it's warm. So the light above me is warm. The light right there, if you can see that lamp, is warm as well. That's cool. And the light that's coming on me is cool. So now if I change this is at a low light level, but also at cool. If I do it to the highest light level, you see how like I'm super overexposed? Turn it down to medium. It's fine. Turn it down to low. Ooh, now we're cooking. What if I put it at warm? Now I look orange, don't I? I do look orange. I look like Trump. Here, I just look waxy and a little bit orange still. If I put it to cool, I look human. I look good. I look like I have good lighting. By the way, we're joined by my dog here. He's 11 years old. He's a Doberman. He's really cute. And I gave him a lot of CBD gummies last night, so he's really on a different planet. I'm listening to Star Treatment. I'm listening to this whole album all the way through right now where we're going. We're going, people. We're going. Anyways, now that you got your lighting talk, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, if you haven't seen my other videos, go watch them. Go watch the ones where I talk about the first two records. There's a two-parter for the first record. There's a one-parter for the next record. Then there's two really sad ones about a Humbug and Suck It and See being bad. And then there's one with my brother, Mark Farrell. I am Connor Farrell. This is The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. You're watching The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. You're listening to The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. You're listening to The Rock Show with Connor Farrell on Cool Guy Network. I have a company, guys. It's called New Rock Dynasty. If you would like to throw in an ad read right in here. If you have a band and you want to help bring back rock and you want a web page for your band, you want a home for your fan club, it's free for your fans to sign up. It costs you $25 to put shows on the calendar. We have a calendar. You can put all your shows there. You can make these great things. You can make announcements. You can post wanted ads where your actual fans and people can comment and reply to it. So let's say you're looking for a new guitarist. You're looking for a videographer to do a photo shoot. You're looking for 500 fans to show up to be in the background of a music video. You post those ads on there. Also, you've got announcements about shows, about a new album, about new merch. You post it on there. And so then you have something really nice and clean you can screenshot and post to the feed on the Instagram, or just post to your stories on Instagram, and you can link to one convenient link in your bio, which is your band page on newrockdynasty.com. I'm not really pushing New Rock Dynasty super hard right now because I just kind of want to give you guys value. But I thought you guys might find that interesting. But I do really just want to talk about this record because I'm super excited. So yeah, here's the thing. You need to send this video to a friend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyways, I do that every video. You know, I watched a Matt Pat. You know, Game Theory. I watched a video and he said you should tell everyone to go and send the video to a friend, and you should count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look, I look British right then. Oh, I look British. Anyways, I like British people. I love Monty Python. I love Arctic Monkeys. I don't actually like British people. I just like some of the stuff that comes out of there. But I never met a British person I didn't hate. Actually, quite. No, I'm kidding. I like British people. I'm kidding. I went to Scotland and London and Edinburgh, Glasgow. I went to Glasgow, Inveraray. Inveraray is where the Loch Ness Monster's from, if you're a filthy non-Briton like me. Inveraray. But the British people, they say things, well, Scottish people, instead of Inveraray, they say Inveraray. Instead of Glasgow, they say Glasgow. Glasgow. And instead of, they say, I actually met, my name is Connor Farrell, Connor O. Farrell, middle name O, not O. Farrell, like one word, but Connor O. period Farrell. Connor, wait, let's go left to right. Connor O. period Farrell. Do it all as capitals. So like C with a capital, but then like a capital O and a capital N, but make them half the size of the C. So they don't have to do it differently. You guys, see, even the audio people are screwed right now. They have no clue what I'm talking about. Inveraray, Glasgow. No, I had relatives in Glasgow. Talk to them, Glasgow. And they talk like the Arctic Monkeys. Not really, because they're from Sheffield. Or at least Alex Turner is. This album is so fun, and there's clearly, I can clearly tell this one is one that people like, and Suck and See is one that they don't like, because the highest viewed song on Suck and See had like 400,000 views on Genius for people looking at lyrics. So 400,000 people went to see the lyrics to the top song on Suck and See. Almost every song on here is averaging like at least 300,000, like for an average song, and the big ones have like 500,000 or 600,000 views. So people are really like, you know, this album is one that people actually like engaged with. Let's see the comments on Genius here. This album is definitely a grower for me. Each listen reveals new depths and meaning for me. I like it better and better. Yeah. This is one of the greatest records of all time. And it sucks the first time you listen to it. You don't like it at all. And then like the 20th time, and then you're on a road trip, and then you're singing songs. Like you need to start singing it. You need to sing it in the car with like your brother. Whether you're African American and brother means friend, or you're talking about your biological brother, which you probably have plenty of if you're African American. Just in addition to brothers. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. My best friend's black, okay? So that excuses any horrible things I may say. It doesn't. But it's very fun. What are you going to do? Cancel me? Oh my God, guys, I'm going to get canceled. Oh no, don't cancel me. Anyways, you guys probably want to hear about the record, don't you? Sorry, I'm combing my hair. This is my way to deal with the fact that I need to shower and I want to work out before I shower, but I've got errands to do later. Guys, aren't you having fun? Guys, aren't you having fun? It's a very fun video for me. Very fun. See? Oh, I just got into, is this Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino? No, it's American Sports. This one's good. Golden Trunks is a wacky song. It's really good, but it starts bad. That sounds weird. It's a good song, but it starts bad. This album is so fun. You're just going to read through the lyrics, and you're just going to sing it. And that's what's going to make you love it. It's so good. It's so good. When did I hear this? I heard this when it came out. No, I didn't. I heard this probably, I listened to it a little when it came out, but I really started listening to it like a year later when I heard it again and again and again. It's kind of a similar time. There's a time where I started listening to the first Strokes album, The Strokes. Is This It? Really good record. Queens of Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, Songs for the Dead or whatever, Songs for the Deaf. That's their third album. And Dr. Dre's second album, 2001. And I have a playlist from my senior year of high school that has all of those on it, right? And it's just, that happened like maybe senior year. So late 2019, early 2020 when I first started my band, Black Licorice. And I was from the ground learning pretty much everything except for how to play guitar. I already knew how to play guitar and like plug into an amp, but I was pretty bad with pedals and tone. I didn't realize that if you turn down like your volume knob, it changes how the guitar sounds entirely. If you turn your volume knob to like 3 or 4 and then you play a solo and then you turn your tone knob down and you have a fuzz, it's like, oh, it like sings almost like some of the Arctic Monkeys like guitar solo stuff. You rarely hear Arctic Monkeys have their volume at 10 and volume at 10 with a high distortion level or a lot of fuzz. Um, and that's the right thing. You know, it's really good that you have like taste and you've got restraint, but you also need to be able to go full out to actually really connect sometimes. And yeah, that's I kind of missed that. But this record, oh, it's just even like I can hear so much fun, I can hear so much care, so much love, and so much throwing caution to the wind and just like having a great time. And I think this is them fully committing to not being who they are or not who they were. Like this feels like them being like, we're not fun, rowdy kids anymore. We're adults, and that's okay. Actually, it's way more fun. Though I might disagree, it's more fun, but that's at least what it feels like they feel like here. Um, and they commit to it. But do they? No, they do. Then the car. Oh my god, let's talk about the car. Bad, bad album. Bad album. Worst album of all time that they've ever done. Holy cow, I tried to gaslight myself into liking it because I'm an Arctic Monkeys stan, all blindly. That's the only reason I got to like 4 listens on this record to the point where I was like, oh my god, I love it. And the first 2, I was like, bad, bad. The car. I tried so many times to listen to that record, not good. And I almost refuse to believe that Arctic Monkeys could do a bad record. Like the Strokes, they have a lot of iffy stuff getting later into their career. Like just as in like some songs are really good, but then some are like eh. Like Comeback Machine or Come Down Machine is their whatever 2013 record, The Strokes. It's like their 5th album or something, or maybe it's their 6th. I don't know. But it's got a lot of interesting stuff. And then they just did a new one, The New Abnormal, and I just really I'm like, you really ripped off whatever is Making Bad Decisions. They ripped off Dance Good Myself. I mean, I know they interpolated it, which means they got the melody and they got legal, okay to go and use it for their song. Dude, don't tell me. Like, listen to The Voids, Julian Casablanca's other band. Oh, this Last Shadow Puppets. Listen to the Last Shadow Puppets. Listen to their top songs on Spotify. That's Alex Turner, the singer from this band, his side project with this guy, Miles Kane. Miles Kane is great too. Miles Kane, I think, really like took the torch away from the Arctic Monkeys and kept making like British rock songs. They're more like indie rock, but they're not like super like punky. But they're just good rock songs, more like traditional like Rolling Stones, Oasis, kind of Arctic Monkeys, you know, maybe a little bit punkier in there too, but that's really something that feels good. This album's amazing. Golden Trunks is weird. Start singing with this. If you want to fall in love with like singing and having fun, and you're in a bad mood, listen to this album. You got nothing to do all day, like go into a room and just start singing it. Just start singing on FaceTime with your friend. It's a good one. The B-side wasn't that good. Oh, the album art's great. The whole direction, this whole thing is very cinematic. And it really is resonant though that like this is the best departure. I feel like every record after the first 2 is a very big departure from what made them great. And this is the only time they really stuck the landing and they went far enough into the unknown and committed to it deep enough that I think it really made it worth them no longer being Arctic Monkeys. Like, they should have called this Lounge Singer from Mars. I keep bringing up this fact, but I think they're the biggest example. Like, Green Day still sounds like Green Day, and they're still trying to be Green Day to a certain extent, even when American Idiot and Dookie are very different records. And they're like 8 years apart. They still sound like Green Day. It's a Green Day record. It's a good Green Day record. Maybe it's 10 years, but I forget when American Idiot came out. I was like 2. Um, Gen Z part. So, but this doesn't have that. I think you take some of the really good Green Day records, some of the really good Weezer records, some of the really good first 2 Cage the Elephant records. You take like the first 3 Strokes records. You take the first 2 of these records. I don't know if I already said that. Franz Ferdinand. You take the first like 3 of those. Not that the other ones aren't good, but just for this example of like mixing together, like these are undeniably good rock records from the like 2000s. Muse. Take. I gotta go and listen to more Muse because honestly, I just skip around a lot. But the first record I've heard all the way through, like just brutal. If you get into 2010s and you want to take Nothing But Thieves, you want to take Broken Machine. That's a really good record. You want to take the 2 Arctic Monkeys records, and then you want to take Like Clockwork from Queens of the Stone Age. You don't really want to take the other ones as much. They're good, but like if you want undeniably like good and rock, and it's ironic because I think the only thing holding the throne of like rock and roll right now and really like doing the work for rock to make it good. See, that's too much. The people really doing the work for making rock good right now is like Mainskin and Olivia Rodrigo on the 3 songs per record that are good rock songs, and the rest are like TikTok, like Soft Girl. All good, but they're just not rock songs. And so if you're talking about what's bringing back rock, it's Mainskin, and that there's like Cleopatra, Kid Capici, Idols, I guess. I like Viagra Boys, especially the new record. Like that's where I think Viagra Boys like really. They sound like they went in with a producer, and a producer was like, "Let's make this catchier and more streamlined, and let's really get like, let's balance the artsy and the edgy parts, and put it into like really just like ding 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 ding. It just became dancey. I think that's an important element that people miss is like it either needs to be a sing along or a dance along. And I think the other 3 Arctic Monkeys records that I don't like in the middle there aren't sing along to an extent. But you can be sing along and dance along, which I think the first 2 records are. The Car is not a sing along or a dance along. This one, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, is a definite sing along. Dinner in mind's eye will be lovely on a Saturday night. I'm totally wrong verse. Let's see. Lunar surface on a Saturday night, dressed up in silver and white. I don't want to sing it and get demonetized and get my video taken down, but I kind of want to like say the words. Oh, what are boomers gonna think? Boomers are gonna be like, this is a weird jazz album. People who like jazz are gonna like it. People who like rock are gonna be like, yeah, no, what the hell? This is the same band. This sucks. Gen Z is gonna be like, we don't like this at all. If you're an Arctic Monkey stan, you're gonna be like, our king. Oh my God, Alex, our king, so good. That's what you're gonna say if you're a 14-year-old Argentinian girl. Oh my God. I'll be by the pet phone. The Ultra Cheese, that hits me more. I still have pictures of friends on the wall. That's the first time since 505 that the band made me feel something. Isn't that crazy? Arabelle is well done, but like it doesn't make me feel the way the Ultra Cheese or 505 or Do Me a Favor or any of those songs even. It doesn't even get close to that kind of bar. Tranquility Base Hotel Casino, just fun. This record's just fun. I think when you get to the last 4 songs of the record, though, that's where I actually really like it. Just as you listen more and more, science fiction is it's just so fun. It's just so fun. She Looks Like Fun is great. She looks like fun. Oh, snowboarding to the Macarena. Good morning, cheese baggy. Like, that's where we got Ghost Cookies from. I'll be by the bathroom. Yeah, the credits roll. Like, that phone is so good. Like, I feel emotions. I feel it. I get it. Like, that intensity's there. That's the thing I think is important for rock is intensity. And you don't see that on Humbug and Second and C and AM. They're being cool. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be cool. They're not being like raw and brutal. Like Creep by Radiohead. Creep. Especially like Arctic, if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the acoustic version of Creep, and they use it there in the beginning of that movie, it's so goddamn it, like flip. No one's like, wow, I look really cool and I'm gonna get laid because I'm doing that. No. You're just like, oh my god, it's so real, it hits you. And that's what Bat Phone feels like. Oh, my dog farted. Febreze. You can't see. That's my leather jacket I got, faux leather I got from Zara in 2019. And that's a souvenir. It's a green jacket, and the colors for black licorice are white, green, and black. That's a memento from back then. Anyways, no, intensity. Intensity is a part of rock. And I think that's like the thing that really like defines rock. Just that raw, frenetic intensity. But Bat Phone, I feel that. Like, let me skip to Bat Phone right now because I'm listening. 4 stars out of 5. I don't care. You listen to Bat Phone. Yeah. It feels like a song worth hearing. It feels like something noteworthy, something you need to tell people about. And you can't say that about. I guess you can say about the rest of the album. You just be like, look at this. What the hell is this? Especially the music videos. Like this goes. I think this album needs to be a movie. Like if you made Tranquility, Base Hotel, and Casino a movie, and this is the soundtrack, they're like, I get it. And I don't mean an A24 movie. It could be artsy, but like, make it a good movie. Like, make it a good movie with a story and a plot. But this is not. I said that potentially you could make this a side project and release under another name, and I think it's probably the right call. I think it's what they should have done. I think if their live show consisted of the first 2 albums, the B-sides from those 2 albums, and Are You Mine, I think that's the version of Arctic Monkeys that rock would need right now. But they don't need rock. So they don't need to come and save us. That's for us to do. So pick up a guitar. That's it. You don't even have to know play. I'm going to do this later, but I'm going to make a full thing called One Man Band, where I'm going to show you how to buy like a $300, $200 Harley Benton on Amazon. And, it's going to cost a couple bucks. Like maybe at max it's $500 to get a guitar case, a guitar stand, a guitar, a couple packs of strings, a guitar strap, which is pretty cheap, strap locks, which are really cheap, like $2, and then some guitar picks and like a little tuning thing. But you could literally do it where All Blood did originally. And you could just have like one finger, and you could just write one finger riffs. You could like write like misfit kind of like punk songs. Like that's the thing is like to write a good rock song, you just need something catchy. You just need to come up with a catchy thing. Write a lyric that feels vulnerable and raw, but still is like hooky and good and catchy. And then you can just like brick by brick off of Second C. It's pretty much a 2-note song. Like it's pretty much E, 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 G, G, E, 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 G, 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 E. I wanna tear you, G, E, E, G, 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 E. So you can do the same thing, but write better melodies. And if you use like a fuzz or a distortion, well, I'd use a fuzz. I would use a fuzz on a guitar with one finger. So then you don't even know how to play power chords. You do not even need to know how to play power chords. If you put one finger on a string and you can get it to make a note, and you can hit it with the other hand, just use the pick to pluck that one thing. You go click, click. You can move your finger up 2 frets, click, click. You can move it down 4 frets, click, click. Move it back up 4 frets, click, click. Move it down back to where you started. You could do dun 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 dun. You could do that. You'd have something that sounds more like Arctic Monkeys. It would maybe sound like mindless self-indulgence, depending on how you do it. You could just take that. You could drag and drop drum grooves that are free on getgooddrums.com. And you would go to, I forget what it is, but I've got it all linked in a spreadsheet called One Man Band. One Man Band. That should be like in the link tree on my TikTok, my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everything like that. And I basically have basic links to everything where it's like, here is how to, for free, do all of the music recording and production stuff. I have all the resources. I don't have the videos made yet. Literally, because I would literally want to show you, like, here's how you come up with a band name in one day. Here's how you download the software and get set up. Here's how you drag and drop drum parts for your verse, chorus, your bridge, and your double chorus without having to know anything about music theory. You just go, I like that drum groove. And here's how you take one finger on a guitar and you just use the Big Muff thing and you use the settings I give you. And that's like either, the thing. And here's the octave down button in this free recording software. Here's the thing to make the octave go down. So that you've got a bass guitar. You know what I mean? And then you could literally copy and paste that song that I'm going to make, and you could just re-record vocals, use the same exact drum groove, or you could swap out drum grooves and just have the same exact mixing settings. And if I have 2 guitars on it, like one is like a main guitar, one is a bass, and let's say how about 3, and there's another guitar on the left side, and they're all just using one finger. It's like you could just swap out what notes you're playing and just record a different take, and then you could use your own lyrics. The only thing I'd keep probably though is like put a pause by a lot of your transitions so you can accent the word that you're saying on the pause. But beside that, we got to save rock. It's up to us. We got to start rocking. We get our friends rocking. Because Arctic Monkeys aren't here to save you. Queens of the Stone Age are good. Royal Blood, they're good, but you don't know if they're going to do it. Look at Cleopatra. Cleopatra writes amazing rock songs, and by no means do you have to be like a technical, extremely technical guitarist. Look at the White Stripes. Look at Cleopatra, and look at those bands. Because I think Royal Blood, you could say, still might be intimidating. Maybe Black Keys, that's kind of more intimidating. But the White Stripes are just incredible. That's their only thing. Especially if you go look at the first couple records where they've got the best songs off of those, the ones that really hit. They're not hard. Not hard to play. You could learn how to play them and play that live within a couple of weeks, maybe a month or 3, maybe 3 months. Because you got to learn how to sing and play. But let's say one friend is I'm going to learn how to sing and write things I want to say. And the other friend is I'm just going to learn how to play guitar well enough to do it live. Or you just need to get a decent enough take when you record in your bedroom of the guitar. And then you could just book a show and just be practicing how to sing. And you can literally click play on the laptop and then do the singing part live. Rappers do the same thing, but if you have the rock music mixed well enough, which you will. Hey. Focus, camera. Camera isn't focusing. This is a fun record. Fun record. Maybe I'm a little grouchy right now, but here's what it is. Good record, but it further cements the fact that we have to save rock. No one's going to save rock for us, and that's it's up to you. And don't make some shit like the new Cage the Elephant, the new Arctic Monkeys, the new anyone. Do what they did at the beginning and rock. I love Franz Ferdinand. I love the Fratellis too, and I love their new albums. I really do, more than I like the other band's new albums. I will listen to the new Franz Ferdinand album. That song Lois Lane is really good. The new Franz Ferdinand album is really good. The Fratelli's album is still more of like a singy, like, pop Elton Johnny type of like vibe. It's not as much a rock record. The new Franz Ferdinand record is so good. So good. But outside of that, do what Royal Blood's doing on the first record. Do what Cage the Elephant's doing. Listen to Cleopatra. Cleo, like Cleopatra, but Cleopatra, like the name Patrick, like the starfish from SpongeBob. So Cleo Patrick. Go listen to Cleopatra. Go listen to D-Mob Happy. Go listen to Kid Capici. Go listen to Zig Mentality. Like, check out what I'm talking about. If you're a rock fan and you're disappointed, you like the album, it's fun, but you're disappointed that it kind of marks the end of Arctic Monkeys, like officially being a rock band, then go check out that other stuff. Well, anyways, you can either go and watch the first video I did on Arctic Monkeys. You can go and check out any of those albums I mentioned and double check. So you can go see the first album, whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. Don't listen to the car. You can go listen to those albums that I talked about and those bands I talked about. Or you can click another video and you can go see the video on what do we want to talk about next? What do I want to talk about next? That's the video I'm going to tell you to click on. Well, how about this one? You can go click on Royal Blood by Royal Blood, self-titled. You could also go click on, if you really want something heavier, System of a Down by System of a Down. Or you could click on Cage the Elephant by Cage the Elephant. Either way, hint, those records all hold up. Does Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino hold up? Yes. I said Suck It and See and Humbug hold up and AM hold up. I take that back now. They don't hold up. The Car also doesn't hold up. Never, didn't even hold up for a second. First two records and this one hold up, but this is kind of sad. Oh, go listen to the Last Shadow Puppets. Go listen to that, and then go watch a video on the Strokes I have. Is This It? If you like something like softer, and you actually did like AM, go listen to the first or second Strokes album or the video I got on that to really know. But those are albums you can listen all the way through. The fourth Strokes record, you need you need me to hold your hand and guide you through that one. Don't listen to the new album at all. Go listen to Albert Hammond Jr.'s later side stuff. That's one of the guitarists from the Strokes, his side projects, his solo material is really good. Julian Casablancas' new band, that's the singer from the Strokes, his other band, The Voids, is also really good. But their latest single is like bad. Like a lot of the stuff they do, like they make like kind of bad pop sometimes. When they don't, they make really good, kind of out there, kind of edgy, kind of dissonant, but it's raw. It's really intense. Like it's good. It feels real. It feels cathartic. Anyways, go and listen to my video on any other band. Go click the one that's being recommended right now. Okay? You've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Or if you're listening to the podcast, I know I stopped the climb. I stopped the timer. If you're listening to the podcast, just go listen to the next episode if you're on Spotify, right? Go listen to one you haven't seen before because they're all pretty good. And if you don't like it, well, then you'll swap it and go to the next one. But, or go listen to anything I mentioned here. Go listen to Queens of the Stone Age. You might not like them. I kind of didn't really like Queens that much when I first started, but I do like them now. And I'm a little bit grouchy right now. So, yeah, I'd rather be real. If I got to talk about these for like half an hour each, then I'm going to be real. So go listen to whatever video I just said. And I'm going to title this one, let's title this recording Late Arctic Monkeys. And so that is saved. And yeah, you got to go click on that video. Do you know where you're going now? You know where you're going? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. You clicked. I'll see you there. Rock on.